EnglishMinds podcast.
Welcome to the EnglishMinds podcast, your space to learn English and transform your life.
I'm Liam.
And I'm Luna. Whether you're walking, driving, or relaxing after a long day, thanks for pressing play.
Luna, how's your week been?
Honestly, I've been on autopilot. Wake up, scroll, work, scroll again. I started wondering, am I in control of my habits, or are they in control of me?
I feel that, and science actually supports it. By 35, 95% of our thoughts and behaviors are unconscious habits. We become creatures of routine, thinking and feeling the same each day.
Exactly! That's why today's episode is a real game changer. We'll explore how to rewire your brain, not with magic or motivation bursts, but through science, small actions, and clarity.
Because your brain isn't fixed, it's always changing, and you can direct that change yourself. Whether you want to break negative thinking, build habits, learn English faster, or feel better, you don't need a crisis to start.
And bonus, this episode's packed with idioms, phrasal verbs, and strong vocabulary you'll learn naturally. While you shift your mindset, you'll also boost your English in a fun and organic way.
And if something goes over your head, don't worry.
Charlotte will join later to explain all tricky expressions and key vocabulary. We've also made a free downloadable PDF with grammar, comprehension, and reflection exercises. Find the link below.
If you're ready to break free from autopilot and shape your mind, stay tuned. This might be the switch you've been waiting for. Let's start by busting a myth. You are not hardwired. Your brain isn't a rigid machine locked at birth.
Right. Think of it as a living garden. Every thought, action, or emotion you plant becomes a seed. Some seeds grow into trees, focus, confidence, language skills. Others turn into weeds, self-doubt, fear, procrastination.
This power to change is science-backed. It's called neuroplasticity, meaning your brain reshapes itself daily. Whether you notice or not, your brain keeps adapting to what you do, think, and feel.
That's exciting but risky too. Change happens anyway. You either grow your garden or let the weeds take over. So remember, you're not stuck. You're shapeable. The more intentional your actions, the greater your growth.
Beautifully said. Here's the truth. Waiting to feel motivated is a trap. Action comes first. Motivation follows. Your brain reacts like, oh, you're doing something? This matters, let me rewire to support it. Once you do, your brain builds new pathways and releases those feel-good chemicals.
Whether it's journaling, speaking English aloud, or going for a morning walk, you don't need inspiration to begin. Just start.
Once you do, your brain builds new pathways and releases those feel-good chemicals that make it easier next time. You're not a slave to your feelings, you can act your way into motivation.
Every step you take tells your brain, let's build this. Speaking of building, let's talk about habits, not just what you do, but who you become.
You've heard the phrase, neurons that fire together wire together.
That's not just catchy, it's neuroscience. Each time you repeat something, brushing your teeth or doubting yourself, your brain makes it easier to do again. It's like laying down train tracks. Every repetition strengthens that track until your brain says, this is the easiest path, I'll take it automatically.
That's why even small habits matter so much. Doing something even 5 minutes a day starts installing mental software. Over time, those small daily acts shape your identity.
If you want fluency, confidence, or better health, you don't need a full life overhaul. What you need is consistent repetition, because what you repeat becomes who you are.
And the best part? You get to choose what you repeat. You're not a prisoner of the past. You're the architect of your future. But here's the catch. You can't build anything if your focus is scattered. But if your attention keeps jumping, scrolling, multitasking, living distracted, Your brain struggles to decide what truly matters.
That brings us to something most people ignore: your attention. Picture it like a spotlight. Whatever you shine it on, that's what grows in your brain. Focus on learning, growth, or solutions, and your brain builds strong pathways for them.
It starts wiring for shallow thinking and scattered energy. So if you want to rewire your mind, don't just consume, engage. Reflect, go deeper, make it stick.
And that's not just a productivity issue, it's a rewiring issue. Your brain literally changes based on what you focus on deeply and repeatedly. Focused attention tells your brain, "This matters, build more of this."
If you're not careful, they either train your brain or trap you in the past. Let's unpack that.
Because where your focus goes, your brain grows. Which brings us to another hidden trap: emotional loops.
It becomes a mood. Stay in it longer, it becomes temperament. Hold it for years, it turns into personality.
Emotions are powerful, they glue memory and identity together. But when you replay the same emotion, anger, guilt, sadness, it doesn't fade.
That's how someone becomes the bitter one or always anxious. But the good news is, you can break that pattern.
And the scary part, your brain wires itself around that emotion. So when triggered, it's like pressing a shortcut straight to that feeling. You don't even think, it just fires.
Your reaction doesn't have to define your identity. Emotions train your brain just like habits do.
Start by shortening your emotional refractory period. Don't let that storm drag on. Instead of stewing in it, pause, reflect, redirect.
And speaking of brain training, let's talk about stress. It gets a bad rap, but used right, it's a powerful growth tool. Exactly. It's like gym time for your nervous system. These micro-challenges help your brain rewire and grow stronger.
Most people see stress as the enemy, but not all stress is bad. Short-term stress, public speaking, cold showers, tough workouts tells your brain, "This matters, adapt."
But here's the key: stress must be paired with recovery. Chronic stress without rest leads to burnout, fatigue, even illness.
If you live in constant emergency mode emails, deadlines, doom scrolling, that's when stress turns toxic.
Use stress strategically, not reactively. It needs silence, space, and recovery to integrate learning.
Think of stress like fire in a fireplace. It warms, but left unchecked, it burns everything down.
Ah yes, the thing we claim to love but keep treating like it's optional.
That brings us to one of the most underrated tools for rewiring your brain: sleep.
You can take action, form habits, and manage stress wisely. But if you skip sleep, it's like planting a garden and never watering it.
Here's the truth. Sleep isn't luxury. It's a biological necessity for transformation.
But deep, uninterrupted sleep? That's when your brain truly gets to work behind the scenes.
Exactly. During deep sleep, your brain acts like a construction crew, reinforcing, clearing, pruning. Even short naps or quiet reflection help your brain solidify what it's learning.
Don't just hustle, honor your sleep. It's not laziness. It's biology doing its job.
So, if you're trying to change your life or improve your English, don't skip rest.
If you caught yourself thinking, "Wait, what does that mean?" Don't worry. Charlotte's got you covered.
You can grind endlessly, but real growth happens when your brain has time to sort, settle, and strengthen, and that's under the covers. We've given your brain a full workout today, and yes, we dropped plenty of idioms, phrasal verbs, and advanced vocabulary.
Example. After years in one job, she ran on autopilot, barely noticing her routine.
Run on autopilot means doing things automatically without thinking.
Bust the myth means proving a common belief false.
Flip the switch means to suddenly change your mindset or behavior. Example. He used to be lazy, but once he started training, he flipped the switch and became disciplined.
Stewing in it means staying stuck in negative feelings like anger or guilt.
Example: the scientist busted the myth that you can't learn new skills after 30.
Under the covers means in bed, resting, sleeping, or hiding.
Example: instead of stewing in it, she chose to talk about what upset her.
Prune away means to remove what's unnecessary.
Example: after a long day, he just wanted to be under the covers with a good book.
Lock in means to secure or commit something firmly.
Example: I had to prune away distractions to focus better on my goals.
Catch up means reaching the same level as others.
Example: he studied nightly to lock in new vocabulary.
Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections.
Example: she missed a few classes but caught up fast.
Refractory period time needed to recover or reset before reacting again.
Example: learning a new language as an adult is possible because of neuroplasticity.
Example: she made an intentional choice to read more instead of scrolling her phone.
Example: after bad news, he took a refractory period to calm before speaking. Intentional means done on purpose, deliberate, and planned.
Example: walking is one of the most underrated exercises.
Underrated means not appreciated as much as it deserves.
Example: I cleared the clutter from my desk so I could think clearly.
Clutter means messy, unnecessary, or distracting stuff.
Thanks, Charlotte. That breakdown was really helpful.
That's a wrap. Try using a few of these in your conversations, or writing. They'll make your English sound more natural.
And listeners, if this episode sparks something in you, don't let it fade.
Exactly the kind of clarity we all need when learning English.
Take what you learned, start small, and keep going. Your brain is already changing, you just have to guide it. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and share English Minds podcast with someone who needs it.
Remember, every time you repeat a habit, shift a thought, or practice English, you're not just learning, you're rewiring who you are. Be sure to grab the free PDF in the description to lock in today's learning.
Until next time, stay intentional, stay curious, and keep building the mind and voice you're proud of.
We've got so much more inspiring content coming soon. See you in the next episode. Your progress doesn't end here. Click the next video or explore the ones we've carefully selected for you.